Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, March 28th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Sorry about that substitute last week. I had to attend a funeral out of town, but I know that I left you in very capable hands. And to be honest, I'm not complaining about a one-day work week, but boy, I'll tell you, the catch-up, it always kills me. Here's your OMG fact for the day. For every extra kilogram carried on a space flight, 530 kilograms of additional fuel is needed at liftoff. There's a drug joke in there somewhere, I'm afraid. But now we do have some news, so shall we? A 42-year-old Pasadena man has been arrested on multiple child abuse charges following an investigation by the Anne Arundel County Police Department. The suspect is a deputy sheriff with Anne Arundel County and was taken into custody without incident on Wednesday. The allegations do date back to 2016 and are unrelated to his role in law enforcement. Charges include sexual abuse of a minor, third-degree sexual offense, 2 counts of fourth-degree sexual offense, and 2 counts of a second-degree sexual assault. The Anne Arundel County Sheriff's Office is cooperating fully with the investigation. And here's something I didn't see, but Maryland residents could see higher food costs if a proposed vending tax increase is approved as part of the fiscal year 2026 budget. The 6% tax would disproportionately affect vending machine operators who must adjust prices in 5-cent increments. For example, a $1 snack could jump to $1.10, a significant increase for consumers. Industry advocates argue that the tax would further burden low-income workers who rely on vending machines in schools, hospitals, and workplaces. With over 3,000 Marylanders employed in the vending industry and more than $203 million in wages paid annually, the tax hike could also result in job losses and reduced services. Opponents are urging lawmakers to reconsider the measure. And to be honest with you, most vending machines that I've come across are in 25-cent increments, so it may be even greater. The Bowie Baysox, the AA affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles, have broken ground on a major renovation project at Prince George's Stadium. The $15 million refurbishment project will include upgraded seating, a new playing surface, and enhanced fan amenities. It's funded through a combination of state, county, and team contributions, and the renovations aim to improve the fan experience and ensure the stadium remains a top venue for minor league baseball. Construction is set to be completed in phases to minimize disruption during the upcoming baseball season. Speaking of which, the home opener is next week, and we will have tickets again this season, so you want to make sure you stay tuned to eyeonannapolis.net because we're going to be giving away a whole lot of them. Leadership Anne Arundel is gearing up for its 5th annual food collection Saturday, and that's on Saturday, March 29th. That's this weekend. The community event does encourage residents to donate non-perishable food items to benefit the Anne Arundel County Food Bank. The collection site will be set up at the M&T Bank on Jennifer Road right there in front of the mall from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday with volunteers on hand to assist all of the donors. Organizers do hope to exceed last year's total of 15,000 pounds of donated food, providing much-needed assistance to local families in need. So gather a bag of non-perishables and head on out to the mall and drop them off at the M&T Bank for the Leadership Anne Arundel 5th Annual Food Collection Saturday. All right, you want to mark your calendars for this. The Denims and Diamonds Gala is set to return to Annapolis on April 26th, and tickets are on sale right now. They just went on sale yesterday, and they will sell out. I keep telling you guys this all the time. These will sell out. The annual event will benefit the Anne Arundel Medical Center Foundation and specifically mental health care for children. Guests can expect an evening of live music, dancing, gourmet cuisine, and an auction featuring unique experiences and luxury items. Attendees are encouraged to come as you are and dressed in your finest denim or maybe sparkle in your gowns and dinner jackets, all to support the Foundation's vital healthcare initiatives. As I said, tickets are now available and sponsorship opportunities still exist. Okay, let's talk about events for the weekend. Not a whole lot going on because it's the film festival, and that's all weekend long. It really is all about the Annapolis Film Festival this weekend, and it did open up last night. And yes, that's what those spotlights in the sky were all about. You can still get passes, I think, and individual tickets. You can go to AnnapolisFilmFestival.com, or you can roll into Maryland Hall to Ticket Central and get them there in person. If you have not been to the festival, please do it. It is a blast. You want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday at noon. This week we chat with Art Dandridge from Interim Healthcare of Annapolis, and that does drop at noon on Saturday. And today on Canines and Crosstreks, Kelly is back, and she is all cured of her yuck, and she brought with her s'mores. Not the candy, a dog, a very uniquely colored Frenchie. Of course, we had some Subaru news, and if you're worried about tariffs, Billy has and is still getting all of the answers for us. Listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos of s'mores and get all of the information on how you can adopt them. And again, don't forget that we do have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We do send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every night. Yes, 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It is perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't publish a DMB on Saturday or Sunday, and I'm putting a link right here for you in the show notes. All right, that's it. Now it is time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review somewhere and tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, both the Bay Bridge and Annapolis Spring Sailboat Shows, and Macmedics. It's Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, and do something fun. Go see a movie and keep shopping local. Now you want to hang tight because we have your Eye on Annapolis local weather report and then Canines and Crosstreks. All of that's coming up for you in just a minute.
This April, the Chesapeake Bay Area is the ultimate destination for boating enthusiasts. Join us for 2 spectacular events that kick off the 2025 boating season. First up is the Bay Bridge Boat Show at Safe Harbor Narrows Point, back with an all-new location, April 11th through the 13th in Graysonville, Maryland. Explore an impressive array of powerboats, from fishing vessels and trawlers to pontoon boats and luxury cruisers. Enjoy on-site parking, delectable food and beer stations, and live entertainment, all set against the stunning backdrop of the Chesapeake Bay. Then from April 25th through the 27th, head to historic downtown Annapolis for the Annapolis Spring Sailboat Show. Discover new and brokerage sailboats, including catamarans, monohulls, family cruisers, day sailors, and inflatables. Meet with boating clubs and charter companies, shop for the latest gear and equipment, and celebrate the new season with fellow sailors and marine pros. With live entertainment, seminars, and a festive tasting tent, there's something for everyone. These are can't-miss events, and you can skip the line by getting your tickets right now online. You can get them at AnnapolisBoatShows.com. That's AnnapolisBoatShows.com. We'll see you on the docks. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning, Anne Arundel County. Here's your weather forecast for the weekend and beyond. Today, we're looking at a high near 65 under partly sunny skies, and as we move into the afternoon, there is a 60% chance of showers, especially after 5 p.m., so if you are heading out, maybe grab that umbrella. Better safe than soggy. South winds will be around 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25. Tonight, you can expect more showers, possibly a thunderstorm before 11 p.m. with a low of around 45. Rainfall could be between 1/4 and 1/2 inch. Not too bad. Tomorrow, the sun does return with a high near 74. That's shorts weather, folks. As evening moves in, mostly cloudy skies with a low of around 55. Sunday, mostly cloudy skies dominate with a high near 68. Southwest winds will be 8 to 11 miles an hour with gusts up to 20. Sunday night remains mostly cloudy with a low of around 60. Looking ahead, Monday brings us 75% chance of showers during the day with a high near 70. Tonight, the chance of showers drops to 50% with a low of around 60, so basically a washout. The rest of the week looks cool and cloudy, and the next time that we toy with 7 degrees is probably going to be Friday. And that's your weather update. Remember, whether it's rain or shine, a smile is really your best accessory. Stay safe and enjoy your day.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
We're back up here at Annapolis Subaru, and this week we have Kelly.
I'm back.
You survived.
Hi, Kelly.
I did. Hi.
Did you listen to our episode without you?
You guys did so good. It was great. Sorry I missed
I
it.
forgot to listen to it. I don't even. Was it good?
You know, it was great.
Did we do okay?
You know, I think each
Good
of
enough.
us is completely expendable, to be honest with you. I
I think
I think the only one that's probably
is that good or bad?
not expendable
Is the dog?
is this chunky looking thing that's coming in here, and he's just so chill. Who's this?
He is so chilled, and this is his personality all the time. So this is S'mores, and he's a gorgeous little Frenchie, 2 years old, male, and he is
Frenchie.
he is a full Frenchie,
Really?
as opposed to a half Frenchie. Yes,
Well, I've never seen.
he speaks
looks
French,
different.
everything. He barks French.
He's got a big head.
Yes, he does, and he's only been with us for about a week, and we are going to fatten him up a little bit because you can see he's a little.
Yeah, he looks back in his hips. He looks a little,
Yeah.
rear hips look a little.
Yeah, but look at his paws. Like his paws are like the cutest, aren't they?
They're pretty cute.
Yeah, so he was fabulous in the car. Very quiet, loves to play, walk on the leash. He loves his toys. He's always like by himself in his run and just busy with his toys. So he's just a really, really great dog.
He's very
Self-sufficient.
chill and
Very much.
not very excitable.
No, not at all. And he's just 2 years old. So he's
That's very-
he's a young guy.
looks very similar. It's like sort of like Doberman.
Yeah, the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
with
know
his
where
little
S'mores comes
expressive eyes. He's got those little eyebrow
When I
marks.
first looked at his face, I thought those were like really like he was blind or something because he had the bright white eyebrows.
And he's like, no, it's just my markings.
But he's really cool. And
He's
only been there
fabulous.
a couple weeks.
Yes, he's only been there about a week, and he's very popular. So lots of people have been asking about him. So I wanted to share him with everybody.
He doesn't like to lay down though.
No, he's
always
not-
standing up.
Oh, just as you said that, he laid down. See, he's like wrong.
Okay, so you tell
He
him
did
what
lay down
doesn't
in the
like to
car,
do,
too.
And then he does it.
Does
Okay,
it.
so he's a little. I like it. I kind of like this dog.
He's pretty cute because in the car too, he just kind of came over and just laid down on my lap, and I knew him for about 10 minutes. So he's super friendly.
That's not a safe way of driving a car with a dog laying across your lap, is it?
There's no better way. No, he's. I guess not. You know, I think you're not supposed to do that. A lady came in this morning to buy a crate at the shelter, and she said that she got pulled over by a state trooper because her Maltese was running around the back, and he said that she had to crate the dog.
I've never heard of that. I mean, I get if it was like obstructing your ability to
Right.
operate the vehicle.
Isn't that weird?
Is there a
Around in
law?
the back?
Well, that's what it just happened when I was leaving. She was picking up a crate.
I've never heard of somebody getting pulled.
I thought maybe Subaru would know if that's a law or not.
No, I have no idea. I know that we sell.
You thought the SPCA would
I
know
know
if
that
that
we
was a
sell
law. Yeah.
things that you can clip your dog into.
Right, little seat
Little
belts.
seat belts for the dog, but
Well, you
What is the
seat belt
recommended?
their harness, so
It's a
you
harness,
can.
yeah.
So it's not like it goes across them, but it goes in the back through their harness. The other thing is Subaru has that little pod, which is really cool
Mhm.
for the smaller dogs and for your
Yeah.
cats, and it's literally like it's like a big circle, and it's safe. And then that you can also seat belt to your seat.
That's cool.
They're expensive too.
yeah.
How are you doing on trees? Did you get rid of them all? I know you have
All
a
of the
distributor.
trees are spoken for.
Wow, that's
That's
so
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, April 26th.
That's because Subaru loves
Please-
the earth.
Please don't show up if you didn't sign up because we're not going to have enough trees.
For everybody to plant.
Yeah, well, so we have people went on, they followed the process, they signed up. We had 150 trees we were giving away, and every tree has been spoken for.
Oh, then also last week they were talking about the Insurance Institute as well as J.D. Power popping up Subaru again, getting all the awards. And then I saw this week that Consumer Reports has their which brands make the best cars. And number one was Subaru.
Bam.
It said that it was you're up for predicted liability. They got the thumbs up little symbol there, up for owner satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
And they said they tested 9 models and recommended 8. So I'm not sure which one. They didn't say which one didn't.
I don't know.
The glasses.
And they said they only
full,
tested
John.
one, I think what they called it eco-friendly. I can't remember what their term was. And obviously that was the Solterra because you only
That's all we got. That's all we got.
Not to diss on the others, but they said the ones that you want to sort of avoid and think twice about buying are Lincoln, Alfa Romeo, Dodge, GMC, Land Rover, Rivian, and Jeep. Said they didn't even score anything to be on the list. So I see that the SPCA is big on the not big on, but always big on, but the senior adoptables.
We have we have lots of seniors,
dogs, which really do need homes just as much as these young little pups like s'mores here.
Yeah, we're pretty full with dogs. We're at over 100 dogs right now in our care, which is and usually it's of course the cats were into almost kitten season, Billy.
It's not kitten season currently?
Not yet.
Really?
But it's coming.
Well, 100 dogs, that's a lot.
Yeah. We get a lot of dogs. I mean, I guess, that's why we built that building, so we would have space. Yeah. I know, right? It's exactly right. And we have so many Frenchies. You look at the website, we've got a bunch of Frenchies. Yeah, we have.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're the popular breed right now and everybody's going out and buying them. And then they have, financially, they may not be able to afford what their medical needs are or just their needs is, having a dog. We have another dog I was going to bring today, but she was just apprehensive about getting in the car. And she's Dakota. And she actually is a husky doodle mix. Really cool looking dog.
A husky doodle?
Yes. Husky doodle. I mean,
sounds
if you
like a
look,
candy bar.
it's a husky doodle. And she, but if you look on the website, she looks like this teddy bear, cute as can be. She's only 4 months old and I wanted to bring her, but she was not having it and she wasn't getting in the car and I was already running late.
Telling her that she was husky.
Yeah, exactly. And I was already running late and I was like, okay, we can't do this. And I thought if she slips out of this collar, she did have a martingale on, but still. So took her back in. And then this is how s'mores ended up here. So.
Way to be cooperative s'mores.
Yes. Very happy to get in the car.
I'll go on a ride.
And make sure you tell that husky doodle that you got
That's
the
it.
cappuccino.
That's right. If the husky's there next week, then definitely next week.
Okay. Husky doodle.
Husky doodle.
That's a great name.
Mm-hmm.
Husky doodle. You ready for your photos with the bunnies?
We are ready. We have our backdrop coming and it's going to be fun. So we're going to do the same thing as last year. And we have this wonderful black and white bunny who's super friendly. So hopefully we want her to get adopted before then, but it'd be great if she's still there for the photos.
What are the dates for that?
Let's see, 11th, 12th, and the 13th at Pause at the Mall from 1 to 4.
Yes, it's going to be fun.
You need to make reservations, right?
You do, just so we want to try to space it out.
Right. Now you can go to Eventbrite and search for Hop into Spring, or you can go to the SPCA's website, which is aacspca.org.
Are you going to get your picture taken with the bunnies?
He always does.
I might.
So why wouldn't
I
he?
might.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing with cars?
We're doing okay. It's an interesting time right now. As everybody's probably heard, there's tariffs that are being put on all international automotives. So we are kind of in a
Getting everything
wait
you
and
can.
see holding pattern for see what the prices are going to be. But
And it goes for parts too, right?
Yep.
Isn't the conversation
So-
that if it's a part that are as long as they're
parts prices is going to change as well. So yeah, we haven't really heard much from Subaru about what is going to be the result of that. But we shall see. We'll have more info next episode. It's kind of out of our control. So all we're going to do is just still provide the best experience possible for our customers and figure out how we can continue to make cars affordable for
everybody.
Sure. So.
Yeah, that's a great attitude. I mean, when things are out of your control.
What are you going to do?
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, my ex-wife used to always like, "Oh my gosh, it's raining when we're going to Disney." All right, we can't change that.
No, it'll all be fine. I mean, we've had we've had some pretty crazy stuff we've had to deal with over the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And so we know, we're used to dealing with inventory shortages. We're used to dealing with pretty much anything at this point. Right. So I don't foresee any issues, any any major setbacks for us, for our customers. We're still going to do whatever we can to provide the best experience possible and be competitive.
It's funny because Steve Samaras at Zachary's Jewelers, during COVID and stuff like that, he says, pandemic or not, people still fall in love. And they need to get things done.
Sweet.
I mean, and you're probably very similar though. I mean, people still need
cars,
a vehicle to move around. And
they either maintain their vehicle, fix their vehicle, or get a new one. So
or a certified pre-owned.
Or a certified pre-owned.
That's right.
See, look at that. You've cured me of saying that the U word.
Yeah.
The U word. That's
Used
right.
cars.
Certified pre-owned or just a previously?
Just a regular previously owned vehicle.
So how is I've been getting the emails from Subaru about the Forester hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have them?
No.
Oh.
No, not yet. Close.
So it's like the fall, maybe?
No, those they're gonna be coming in probably. I think we'll probably start seeing some in April.
Oh, cool.
We'll see what happens. This is it's a weird time to be doing this podcast because I really have no idea what is going to happen.
Okay, so we'll just end right there. No.
4 or 5 days.
Well, I know on May 1st, anyhow, that the tickets to Bands in the Sand will go up in price if there are any still left.
Really? So it's
There
the
you
early
go.
bird until May 1st.
Yeah,
May 1st. And,
jump on that because that's fun.
Oh, that's such a great party. It's such a great party. Such a
Big
great welcome
party.
to summer. You've got Subaru that's leading the charge on that for the umpteenth year. That's what you ought to put.
Umpteenth. I like that.
Because
You'll be emceeing?
at this point, we're out of fingers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the 13th, I think?
14th.
That's what the toes are for.
15th.
Start counting on your toes. Are you emceeing?
I don't MC that event.
Oh, but you could have.
I just have to
You
get up and say.
can do
He
announcements.
goes up and says thank you.
Say thank you.
You do announcements. And
Yeah.
Things. Yeah.
Introduce the band.
Yeah.
And headliner Sister Hazel. So that's be a fun night on the beach down there at the Chesapeake Bay Foundation. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's on June 14th, I think it is the date. But it's a great party. It's a great fundraiser for a great cause. And we all got to keep our bay absolutely safe. And I know you guys do it every day when you put cars out the door with the Save the Bay on the plate.
Yeah. And then we encourage everybody to that they can to get the Chesapeake Bay plates to support the Chesapeake Bay Trust.
Right.
So just got we actually did a video with them that they're going to be releasing here in a few weeks. So look out for that for all about Bay plates. Yep.
Awesome.
Is it going to be new design or just
No,
about
just
the
pushing it
plates?
and just talking about what the money goes towards.
Oh, very nice.
And it's very cool. It's a very easy way to give back to the Bay and to help ensure that
the Bay Trust has done a good job with that, with the plates that you can do, but also, I mean, you can also check on and I guess you don't check on forms anymore, but you click the box on your tax form.
Yeah.
And you can donate a little bit to help. And, and as with any nonprofit that's around there, just any little bit.
Any little bit.
Certainly with the SPCA.
That's right.
$25 will go a long way. At
It
the
sure
SPCA.
does.
Probably $10 would give S'more a bath.
That's right. Not that he needs one.
There is a car wash right next door to us.
So instead of a puppuccino, I'll just take him through the car wash. Okay.
Yeah.
It's he smells nice.
He's fine.
Yes, he's
smells,
fine.
You know what he smells like?
Dog.
A dog.
Yeah, there you go.
He smells
I
like
wonder why.
It's so weird. Yeah.
Well, because he has fur, and I've been bringing all those little fluffies here that have hair. So that might be the difference. All the little white fluffies, most of them have hair.
That's true.
Let's get a home for S'more. Hopefully, he
Yes.
won't be around too much longer. He said, I can't believe we got all these Frenchies there. So
many.
That.
But Tofu did go home. Remember, Tofu was on our show?
Yes.
Yes. Great home.
That's awesome. We're still doing really pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look, but
we can't count last week's because last week.
No, we listed all the dogs.
Yeah, every single one of them.
Yeah.
But
everyone.
all pictures of all the
There you go.
adoptables.
They're
See?
not going towards our.
Wouldn't that be nice if all of them have already gone home? But
Yeah, that'd be great.
not the case.
Then what would you do with your building?
I don't know. They keep on coming. That's for sure.
That's true. How many dogs do you do a year? Have any idea?
Yeah, usually it's close to 2,000 a year. Wow. That come in and out, and it's a little bit, yes.
How many Subarus do you
Crazy.
sell in a year?
I think they win. You win.
New and used cars, new and pre-owned.
Pre-owned cars?
Oh, wow. Look at you using John's words.
We are, north of 2,000 combined.
Wow.
We're about the same. Maybe we should have like a
BOGO.
Yeah.
Buy one, get a dog.
Right around there. Similar numbers.
Yeah. It might be a little under, might be a little over.
Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll have a little competition.
Yeah, let's see who wins.
2025. See if so are we just
starting right now?
What qualifies for you?
Our adoptions?
Yeah. Are we
Adoptions?
doing all animals?
Yes.
Every single animal.
Rats included, guinea pigs, rabbits. Well,
Right.
is it all cars?
And oil changes.
All Subaru? Yeah.
Sure, yeah, we can do repair orders. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
What's the
Here
bet?
we go.
What's the bet?
A Forester.
No.
Okay.
Hybrid.
Okay. If Kelly wins,
Forester.
she gets the Forester. If Billy
If
wins, she
you
gets the
win-
Golden Doodle.
If you win, you get Cody.
This doesn't
Because
seem
he's
like
a nice,
very
big, fuzzy
fair
guy.
Bet here. Guess
Oh, yes, it
this would
is.
be a bet for sport.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
There
So
we go.
we'll
We'll
talk
think
the
about it.
specifics
Next week.
next
That's
week.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we need to roll out of here because we do need to get S'mores a home, and he needs to get a puppuccino.
He's just zonked, too.
He's,
I'm going to get a puppuccino.
Of course.
anytime anybody rides with Kelly,
We've
they
been
get
talking about it a
puppuccinos.
lot. I don't want him to hearing it the
Oh,
whole
I know.
time. And then,
I mean, you guys already locked that in.
yeah,
So
he looks
I don't have a choice.
Pretty excited about it.
AACSPCA.org is the place you want to go to see if you can catch out more pictures with s'mores, or actually check out the post we have on I in Annapolis. We'll have plenty there. He's ready to go. 2-year-old male Frenchie with some really cool markings. And then if you want to get a Subaru with really cool markings, you can go to AnnapolisSubaru.com or come on up to 149 Old Solomon's Island Road. And they will absolutely hook you up with a new or pre-owned or certified pre-owned Subaru, which is a really a great deal when you get a certified pre-owned, because it's the next best thing to new and a lot less money. AnnapolisSubaru.com, AACSPCA.org, and we will see you guys. We'll see you guys next week, and hopefully not s'mores. But
That's right.
I am interested in seeing
Dakota.
this husky doodle.
Husky
Huskadoodle.
Husky doodle?
Doodle husky. Husky doodle.
I think husky doodle.
Huskadoodle.
Husky doodle.
Huskadoodle.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
Sounds like a candy bar.
It does.
song.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
So you-
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.